Hi, I am Callie Hudock, and I am the secretary to the board of directors at the Discovery Center. And this is... Introduce yourself. It's your time to shine. Come on, you gotta give the people what they want. Numerous people paid $50 for this. Okay. This is Bella. She's a little shy. She doesn't want to introduce herself right now. And Bella is an 8-year-old Labradoodle, and she is going to go viral because she's so cute. So we're going to read Judy Blume, The Pain and the Great One. And I love this book, and I have since childhood. It was written in 1974, long before I was born. But it's just so relatable. You know, sibling rivalry, or how your parents, you think, your perception is that your parents love your sibling more than you, and I think it's very relatable even today in 2020. Judy Blume is a fantastic author, and I loved this book as a child, but even more as an adult, because a few years back when I went to Key West, we realized we were staying on the same block as Judy Blume's bookstore. So that's when I got this updated version of The Pain and the Great One. This is just the fancy one that stays on the shelf because, bam, Judy Blume signed it, and it was the best day ever. Totally geeked out, as a teacher would, and it was a wonderful, wonderful experience. So now that I am teaching in the classroom, I love using this book for so many different things. It just reminded me how much I loved it and how well written it is. We use it for perspective or opinion or persuasion, all different things, lessons you could learn, theme in my 4th grade classroom. So I hope you love it as much as I do. Bella, they want to see you. Get up. Treats in the pocket help when you're trying to work with your dog. Come on, up. Can you get up for them? Let them see your cute face. Come here. Oh, and now you gotta listen like a good student, okay? Thank you so much for donating to the Discovery Center. It means so much to the board and to the organization. The Discovery Center is such an important part of our community and for our children here in Broome County and beyond. And this fundraiser would not have happened without all of the support of our friends and family. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, The Pain and the Great One by Judy Blume. The pain. My brother's a pain. He won't get out of bed in the morning. Mom has to carry him into the kitchen. He opens his eyes when he smells his cornflakes. He should get dressed himself. He's 6. He's in 1st grade, but he's so pokey. Daddy has to help him or he'd never be ready in time, and he'd miss the bus. He cries if I leave without him. Then Mom gets mad and yells at me, which is another reason why my brother's a pain. Aren't you so glad you don't have a brother that's a pain? Bella's an only child. He's gotta be first to show Mom his schoolwork. She says ooh and ah over all his pictures, which aren't great at all, but just ordinary 1st grade stuff. At dinner, he picks at his food. He's not supposed to get dessert if he doesn't eat his meat, but he always gets it anyway. When he takes a bath, my brother, the pain, powders the whole bathroom and never gets his face clean. Daddy says he's learning to take care of himself. I say he's a slob. My brother, the pain, is 2 years younger than me. So how come he gets to stay up as late as I do? Which isn't really late enough for somebody in 3rd grade anyway. I asked Mom and Daddy about that. They said, "You're right. You are older. You should stay up later." So they tucked the pain into bed. I couldn't wait for the fun to begin. Oh, as a teacher, I would reread that. I was not paying attention to punctuation. So they tucked the pain into bed. I couldn't wait for the fun to begin. I waited and waited and waited. But Daddy and Mom just sat there reading books. Finally, I shouted, "I'm going to bed!" "We thought you wanted to stay up later," they said. I did, but without the pain, there's nothing to do. Remember that tomorrow, Mom said, and she smiled. But the next day, my brother was a pain again. When I got a phone call, he danced all around me, singing stupid songs at the top of his lungs. Why does he have to act that way? And why does he always want to be garbage man when I build a city out of blocks? Who needs him knocking down buildings with his dumb old trucks? And I would really like to know why the cat sleeps on the Payne's bed instead of mine, especially since I am the one who feeds her. That's the meanest thing of all.
Okay, Bella, there's a kitty cat. Get that kitty, right here. Get that kitty.
Oh, you want more treats, huh?
Get this kitty.
They can't even see you. You're not going to go viral if you're not even on the camera. You're not really interested in going viral. I understand. I don't understand how Mom can say the Payne is lovable. She's always kissing him and hugging him and doing disgusting things like that. And Daddy says the Payne is always what they wanted. That's not what it says. The Payne is just what they always wanted. Yuck! I think they love him better than me.
Oh, hello. You want to be a good listener? Can you sit?
Good girl. This is the great one. My sister thinks she's so great just because she's older, which makes Mommy and Daddy think she's really smart. But I know the truth. My sister's a jerk. Don't use that word, okay? She thinks she's great just because she can play the piano, and you can tell the songs are real ones. But I like my songs better, even if nobody ever heard them before.
You're being a great listener. Give me a kiss.
Thank you. My sister thinks she's so great just because she can work the can opener, which means she gets to feed the cat, which means the cat likes her better than me, just because she feeds her. But the sister thought the cat loved him more. My sister thinks she's so great. Are you licking the air? You silly goose. Just because Aunt Diana lets her watch the baby and tells her how much the baby likes her. Are you trying to go viral now?
You being so silly.
And all the time the baby is sleeping in my dresser drawer. No, that's a sign of the times. It was written in 1974. I don't know that babies can sleep in dresser drawers anymore. Which Mom has fixed up like a bed for when the baby comes to visit. And I'm not supposed to touch him, even if he's in my drawer and gets changed on my bed. It's hard when you don't have students saying, "Pictures! I didn't see the picture!" My sister thinks she's so great just because she can remember phone numbers. That's another thing that shows it's a little dated. Nobody remembers phone numbers anymore. And when she dials, she never gets the wrong person. Can you believe that, Bella? Let's get you in the frame. You're being a great listener. Is it because there's treats in my pocket? What? You heard that word, treats? And when she has friends over, they build whole cities out of blocks. I like to be garbage man. I zoom my trucks all around. So what if I knock down some of their buildings? You're out? Okay. It's not fair that she always gets to use the blocks, I told Daddy and Mom. They said, "You're right. Today, you can use the blocks all by yourself." "I'm going to build a whole city without you," I told the great one. "Go ahead," she said. "Go build a whole state without me. See if I care." So I did. I built a whole country all by myself. Only it's not the funnest thing to play blocks alone, because when I zoomed my trucks and knocked down buildings, nobody cared but me. "Remember that tomorrow," Mom said, when I told her I was through playing blocks. But the next day, we went swimming. I can't stand my sister when we go swimming. She thinks she's so great just because she can swim and dive and isn't afraid to put her face in the water. I'm scared to put mine in, so she calls me baby, which is why I have to spit water at her and pull her hair and even pinch her sometimes. And I don't think it's fair for Daddy and Mom to yell at me because none of it's my fault, but they yell anyway. Then Mom hugs my sister and messes with her hair and does other disgusting things like that. And Daddy says, the great one is just what they always wanted. Yuck. I think they love her better than me. Thanks for listening. Come say bye-bye, Bella. Come. What's this? You gotta say bye-bye. Show them that cute face one more time and say thank you. Thank you.